I walked in on my girlfriend cheating on me with my roommate. Violence almost occurred. Hi, welcome to my channel. Today, we've got a story from our /relationships where Op walked in on his girlfriend cheating on him with his roommate. Before we start, if you have any personal stories of how you got out of a toxic relationship with your cheating wife or girlfriend that you want to share, feel free to email them to me. Let's get started. Original story. Sweet actual fuck, my day has not been great. Well, I think I can easily say that this is the worst day of my life. So I guess a little backstory is necessary. This will be a long one. 7 years ago, I became close friends with this guy, Josh, at my high school. We had known each other since grade 3, I think, but never really hung out until grade 10, because of stuff I cannot discuss. He and I were as close to brothers as it is possible. The only time the friendship went poor for a bit was because we both sort of had feelings for the same girl in high school. I pursued her first, I fucked it up, shit happens. A couple of weeks later they got together. He sort of made me third wheel once or twice, which is why I became pissed at him. Since that unfortunate event, things have been pretty great. We both went to the same school, and now we live together with two of our university friends. Things were, up until today, going very well. Now in my first year, I met a girl on his floor. She, Anna, was fantastic. We pretty much had an instant connection. Over the next 3 years, we engaged in the most loving, healthy, and fulfilling relationship I have ever been a part of. We never argued, but debated about things. We could just sit and be in each other's presence for long periods of time. However, we could also just be silly goofs with each other. There is no reason trying to describe this any further because the word love in its truest sense perfectly encapsulates my feelings. Josh also had a great girlfriend, and the four of us would hang out often. They had only been together for 1 year, and hopefully not much longer. So to the incident. It is the end of fall break here. I had to work from 3 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. today. I had planned to go hang out with Anna after I got off work. When I got home, I noticed Josh was the only one there, but I heard what sounded like sexual moans. I also noticed my girlfriend's shoes were on the mat. I figured she was here to surprise me. What a fantastic girl, I guess not. I go downstairs to my room. To my surprise, she is not there. I am confused, and then I hear a noise I will never forget. My girlfriend's orgasm scream is quite distinct, and I've heard it enough to know it. I should say, from about 10 years old to about 14 years old, I was bullied a lot. When I was 12, I started taking multiple martial arts classes, because fuck bullies. I only had to defend myself once, but after that, no one fucked with me. Well, I kept taking the courses and got pretty good, so I can kick some ass. Josh knew this. Well, I lose my entire sense of reality and go berserk. I guess they didn't hear me come in. When I kicked Josh's door open, they were surprised. The look on his face was satisfying because he knew that I was going to hurt him. Her face had no emotion on it. She simply did not know what to do. Do you know the scene from Fight Club where Ed Norton beats the absolute shit out of Jared Leto? Well, I wanted to do that, but I stopped myself. I figured just the knowledge of what I could do to him was enough punishment, also the loss of his best friend, and stuff. Then I just looked at her. We had an existential moment together. I felt like we were both being flung in and out of reality for about 5 minutes. I simply just walked towards the front door. He had already left. I picked up both of her shoes and put them outside. I went to my room, and grabbed all her belongings, put them in a bag, and put them at the door. She was in tears at this point. She kept apologizing, saying it was only once, and it was a mistake. I told her, to leave, and never talk to me again, and that, obviously we were done. I could feel my emotions boiling over. I wanted to weep, yell, scream, and just curl up in a ball and die. That was about 5 hours ago. Update. So it has been a weird week. I have been at my parents' house most of the week. I would just like to say a few things before I get to the new stuff. Everything I have posted has been true. I have been lurking this subreddit for a while now, and would never fake a story, just to troll people. Also, a couple of people said my writing sounded like something out of a book or movie script. I write fiction for part of my living and have been writing stories for most of my life, so I guess that may have trickled into my post. I would also like to thank everyone for the kind words. I don't think I even had a chance to read all the comments. There were a lot of them, but the comments helped me deal with things. Okay, things that have happened. Sunday, I have spoken to the ex-GF of my ex-friend. She knows, and has since broken up with him, and is dealing with all of it. She and I have agreed to stay friends but will be keeping our distance for some time. Tuesday, I have spoken to my other roommates, and have told them my plans to move out, even though they are on my side. I just cannot be in that house anymore. One of them also told me that he may have unknowingly caught them doing this a few weeks ago. He was never sure, so he never said anything but was always suspicious. I'm fine with him not telling, he did nothing wrong because that is an awkward position. Tuesday night, my ex kept calling and messaging me. I was getting fed up, I blocked her but she just kept messaging from a different number, so I caved in. She called and I spoke with my ex, which may not have been the best idea. I told her how much she had ruined my trust, and how I would never be speaking to her again. She told me she never really loved me, and this was not the first guy she cheated on me with, and I was not the first guy she cheated on. I told her I loved her very much, and that I didn't care if she was trying to make me mad, or jealous. She broke down, and told me how sorry she was, and retracted her statements. She tried to get me to crack, but I stayed strong. Wednesday afternoon, I spoke with my ex-best friend, Josh. I told him we were done. I asked him why he would do this. He said it just sort of happened. It started with silly flirting when he was having some issues with his girlfriend. It quickly progressed over the summer, while I was out west. I don't know how long they were doing things, it does not matter. Today, I went to my psychiatrist. I asked her if it was a conflict. She said it was not. Talking to her was helpful. She thinks I am dealing with this whole thing well. She has stressed and no contact with either of them. I will be complying with this gratefully. My emotions this week have been all over the place. I did not feel anything for the first day. I have had some really low bits so far. There have also been moments of something that might be considered happiness. I'm not sure what that even is anymore. Was that too melodramatic? The future? I am considering a few new cities to move to. Canada is a great country with a bunch of great cities. The future has some cool stuff in store, hopefully. Before we take a look at some replies by other Redditors, take a moment to like the video to show your support to the channel. Don't forget to leave your own opinion on the story in the comments down below. Now let's look at some comments. tie-dye_lace_pearls wrote. What the fuck is wrong with people? I am so sorry, man. You can't control the things that happen to you, but you can control your reaction to it and what you learn and how you grow from it. You seem to have made good choices thus far. I'm extremely proud of you for keeping your calm and being the adult in this situation. The pain is going to get worse, so don't get ugly or dirty. Lean on your friends and family right now, and you may be surprised how many of them will be on your side. Good luck. Deleted, wrote. You're being a boss about this. Though it might be a bit too much to move to another country. It's understandable that you want to move away and forget, but overdoing it by losing your family/friends/acquaintances might not be the best idea. But make sure to show a strong demeanor in front of them. You shouldn't feel like they're pitying you, it will only make you feel worse. This might sound like I'm patronizing you, but it honestly isn't. You should be glad that you found out that she was a cheating slut this early into your relationship. 3 years is a fairly long time, but imagine if you had a kid with this whore, or married. Good fucking riddance, my friend. It might hurt for a while, but keep your chin up and be active around your circle. She will fade away, and so will the punk you used to call a friend. Minjay wrote. I can't explain how awesome you are. It's so tempting to stoop to their level and spit venom at them, or physically hurt your friend. But the fact that you didn't prove that you are better than them. Now they know you are a better person than they are. They will live with that regret and self-loathing for a while. Meanwhile, you'll be making new friends, staying productive, and generally becoming more awesome than you already are. I'm very sorry this happened to you, but you know what, you're a fucking soldier and it doesn't matter. You will look back at this a year from now with your new lady and laugh your ass off at these two clowns who decided to pull a fast one on you. I know you feel lonely and hurt, and your confidence is shattered and you feel emasculated, but really, that girl was a cunt and your friend was a fucking coward. He's the one who should feel emasculated, because if you wanted to, you could have ground beefed his face, but you didn't, cause you're a solid man. Now you have all the free time in the world, wanna stay in and play video games? No prob? Wanna go out on the town and have a night of debauchery? Easy. Wanna stay in and read? Cool. Wanna just lift weights, run, read, learn a new hobby? You have all the time in the world to do cool stuff and improve yourself. One of the best things you can do in a difficult life situation is to become excited about something else. I think moving is a great idea, and it would give you a fresh start and make these shitty people jealous that they aren't living your exciting life. It's a blessing. A weight lifted off your shoulders. It's all about the perspective, man. Sunk. You're doing everything you can do in this situation, which is more mature than what most people would have done. Listen to your psychiatrist and don't talk to these people anymore. However, before you move to a new city and start a new life, I want you to ask yourself if you're doing it for the right reasons. Having friends and family and a social support system is so important. Why not take a break and travel for a while? See the world a little, get a new perspective. If you do end up relocating, just make sure you have all your ducks lined up first in terms of job, housing, at least a few friends, etc. Best of luck, brother. What do you think about all of this? Do you think Op will ever be able to heal from this betrayal? Let us know in the comments down below. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. Hit the notification bell to make sure you never miss an upload.